Hi guys, the last two questions on the 9-5 notes on solving by completing the square. Question number 5 is v squared minus 10v minus 58 equals 0. So move c to the right. Middle number, yes, the negative's included. Divide, it's -5. We're going to square it. -5 times a -5. Well, 5 times 5 is 25. And a negative times a negative is a positive. So we're going to add positive 25 to both sides. Erk, erk. We're going to factor this side. Thinking of two numbers that multiply to give us 25, that add to give me 10, but not just any 10, a -10. So that means be a double negative. We can write that side as a square. Now 58 plus 25. 58 plus 25. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5, 6, 7, 8. 83. That's an interesting number. You might not think it's so interesting yet, but it will be. Okay, so we moved c to the right. We took the middle number, we divided. We added that value to both sides. We factored. Now we have to take the square root of both sides. Whoa, square root of both sides. So we have v minus 5 equals plus or minus. Oh, we have a problem. We don't know what the square root of 83 is, unless you had a calculator. Most kids would say, well, it's above 9, because they know that 9 times 9 is 81, so it's 9 something, but I don't want you using a calculator here. And actually, the best answer that you can have is, well, that is the most exact answer you can give me. Because if you put 83 and hit the rad or square root button on a calculator, that value goes on forever and ever and ever. It's an irrational number. So the more precise answer is to leave it as rad 83. If we don't know it, don't touch it. We don't know what the square root of 83 is, so leave it square root of 83. So let's see where we are in the song. Move c to the right, middle number divide, square it, add that to both sides. Factor, rad. Now we're at the solve it right section of the song. So we have v minus 5 equals plus or minus this thing. We have v minus 5 equals minus that thing. And then we need to solve. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides. And we have a little bit of an interesting pickle, because these are not like terms. I'm a rad, you're not rad. Hello, I'm rad, you're regular. We don't hang out. Rude. So they kind of just sit side by side. They just sit side by side, so it's going to be a 5 plus rad 83. You can't combine them. We're not allowed to. Okay, next one. Add 5 to both sides. We're going to have v equals 5 minus the rad of 83. And no, they're not like terms. They don't combine. He's rad, he's regular. They're not like terms. So that's your final answer. And if you were trying to find a location on the x-axis to where these points were, yes, a calculator would be incredibly handy, and I would use one myself. Okay, so let's try the very last one, question number 6. Here we go. Question number 6. We have x squared plus 8x minus 35. Wonderful. So here we go. Move c to the right. Middle number divide. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Square it. Add that to both sides. Well, 4 squared, 4 times 4 is 16. So we're going to add a 16 to both sides. Cool. Factor. So 2 numbers that multiply to give me 16, that adds to give me 8, 4 and 4. And on this side, if we add it together, we get 51. If you don't believe me, let's check it out. That's 11. Yeah, 51. Cool. We know we can write this side as a square. So where are we in the song? Move C to the right. Done. Middle number, divide. Done. Square it. Done. Add that value to both sides. Done, done. Factor. Done. Rad. Not done. We haven't taken the square root or taken the radical of both sides. Now we have x plus 4 equals plus or minus. Oh, we have a problem. Square root of 51, that's not a perfect square. 49 is, that's 7 and 7. 51's just a little bit above that. I mean, we can make a random guess, educated guess. 7.1, 7.2, somewhere in there. You can use a calculator, but I don't want you to do that. The most precise answer is the square root of 51. It cannot be broken down. And now we're going to solve it right. X plus 4 equals the positive of this square root, and x plus 4 equals the negative of this square root. And then we're going to minus 4 on each side. Cool. X equals minus 4 plus the square root of 51. And x equals minus 4 minus the square root of 51. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. So I minus 4 from each side. They're not like terms. I just write them side by side. I minus 4 from each side, and again, I just write them side by side because they are not like terms. Okay, that's our final problem. Nice job. Good job, guys. That's the end of our lessons for the week. Well done. Bye.